Hello, Crusaders, and welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We are just gonna jump straight back in as soon as the game loads. Real-time battles. Your characters and their enemies join the battle in the order determined by their initiative rolls. Each of them gets an individual timer counting down the battle rounds. You can enable the display of these timers in the combat settings, party information menu. Huh, so initiative is still a thing in real-time battles. I didn't actually know that. I suppose they didn't just want to delete the stat. Interesting. Anyway, yes, here we are again. Yeah, that's all just armor. We are back in the shield maze. We were in the town of Canabras, which is in the front lines of the fight against the Abyss and the demons. And then it was attacked by the demon lord Discari himself, who just came in, immediately killed the silver dragon that protects the city, and tore a big hole in the ground, which a lot of people fell into, ourselves included. We are here with our paladin friend Sela, our shaman friend Camellia, and we found a society of underground people who are tainted by demonic energies, called the Mongrels, by the game, not by me, because I still feel like that's not a nice word to say. And this is Wenduag, who is one such person who has agreed to come along into the shield maze, which she believes is the way to lead us back to the surface. She is also probably our best party member right now because she deals far too much damage. Ooh, secret passage. Camellia is very good at picking locks, so she can do that.
I hope you appreciate this.
Thank you, Camellia. Ooh, is this finally heavy armor? Yes, it's half plate. Okay, I can give that to me, to Anne, to myself. Yeah, it's 8 compared to 6. I mean, technically, it would be 8 if it was against, a group of undead, but we're not encountering many undead right now. Still, I should probably give that to someone. You're wearing light armor, but you can wear medium armor. That is a thing you can do, but you're already pretty encumbered. I mean, this is just straight up better than what you have already, so I might as well. Everyone has their potions. I remember to give it to them, right? Yes. Okay, potions and scrolls have been assigned. A masterwork great club, which, fair enough, I suppose. Also, I should drop some stuff in the interest of not carrying too much. So, drop this. Masterwork weapons can sell for a good chunk. I want to keep this long spear. That's masterwork. We'll drop the heavy crossbows. We'll drop the dwarven war axe since nobody can use it anyway. And we'll drop this spear. We can keep dropping things as necessary later. And then let's go here first.
I'm gone.
Gather the whole party up. Okay, no people here from what I can see. Some stuff. Oh. Well, there weren't people. So I guess I wasn't wrong there, but also I don't know if we want to be getting into every fight right now. Why don't you go after the elemental so you can smack it when it comes around? Same with Sela. You both can wait for it to come to you. It's probably gonna try and hit Sela anyway. Oh, it's gonna try and hit no one. That's good. Alright, nice. 22 damage. Yeah, that's your turn unless you want to use a potion. You have a bunch of Cure Light Wounds potions. I'm gonna save the Potion of Enlarged Person for now. Don't need to use a Potion of Bless, a Potion of Shield of Faith, not any of those. Okay, that's a problem. Can you already attack? Yes, so you might as well study him. Or I might as well study him, that is me. Attack. Nice. Slowly whittling it down. Then, Evil Eye attack rolls. And move. I guess here. And that one is there to come beat our faces in eventually, but he'll probably won't be able to reach us right now. Ow, okay. That's a big ouchie. Oh, god damn it, Wind Dog. Okay. Okay, you can try to hit it. Thank you, Sela. And then drink a potion. Okay, good. And I'm gonna study you. And hit you. Nice. And again, Evil Eye attack rolls because these things deal a lot of damage. It passed the save, unfortunately.
I'll cut you wide open.
Alright, yeah, you don't have the movement to actually do anything. You don't have the action to actually attack. Alright, good. I should put Sela to fight defensively as well. Hey, nice. Like I said, Windwag deals far too much damage. Meteor dust. Alright, nice. Neat. I think that's everything for this room. Unless there's hidden stuff we need to find with a perception check. No, okay. Let's give... Do I even have any potions left? I've been kind of running out. I have one potion left. Let's use the Wand of Cure Light Wounds on Sela instead. Okay. Good. Wait, no. Everyone? There you go. No, you're not. I'm not encumbered. Right now, I might be soon, but not right now, I'm not. Oh god damn it, the blizzard venom is taking away their dexterity and that's not good. Camellia, do your thing.
What is that?
Yes, I've already told her to disarm the
I
trap.
am helpful.
Thank you.
Am I not?
Thank you, Camellia. You're very good at doing the rogue, at being the job of the rogue. Okay, more Cambions.
I am yours to command.
Okay, but please stop being weird about it, Windwag. Okay. Nice. Nice sneak attack for 10 damage. If that was your turn already. Can you Evil Eye anyone? Nope. Okay. So I guess you just work on moving towards the enemy. We only see the one, but we fought 4 Cambions at a time before, so I don't trust the game to only have the one for us to fight. Okay, Windwag. Shoot him again. Thank you. And then move. Camellia. Yeah, between you and I, we can probably... kill him just by doing this.
Forwards.
Right? Hopefully. Yes, good. Where's the other one? Oh, it's over there. Over on the... Oh, okay. There's two other ones. Oh, hello. Right. Oh, someone shot at Camellia and hit. Okay. That's fine.
Into the fray.
Good. Don't need a potion yet. Change your weapons and murder him? Probably. Dang it. Okay. Camellia. Go help. Can you charge? Yes. Dang it, Camellia. Oh, there's a third. Where's the third? Or the fourth, I suppose. He's all the way over there. He also has a bow. I guess I'm gonna make my way over so I can do attacks of opportunity on them if they try to fire. Oh, he did nothing.
No.
You're already fighting defensively by default. That's good. Okay. Windowog. Smack. Yeah, there we go. Can you go to the other one? Yes, you can. Study him. Get him in the face.
Solid plan.
Nice. Okay, well, he switched weapons. That's what he did last round. I didn't realize that. And she is our healer, so I guess she's down for the rest of the fight. Because we can't bring her back up anyway. Can you charge someone? No. Well, you can come stand near this guy to do attacks of opportunity if he tries to fire at us. An attack of opportunity I thought the game would warn me about, but it didn't.
Attack.
Dang it. Ha. Ha.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay, not great. Nice. Okay. Can you not move? No, because you had to move slightly to hit the thing, probably.
Aim carefully.
Nice. Uh-huh. Nice.
The light take you.
Nope. Okay. There we go. Well, she recovered one dex from that was taken away from her by the poison. So that's nice. Take the scimitars. Take the longbows. Take the vial of blood. I don't really need the armor from either. The other dudes. Oh no, there's a puzzle. Okay. The skeletal remains of the other dude. Okay. Camellia, use your wand on yourself, please. No, that's not the button. There we go. Okay, again. Good. I don't know the correct order for those buttons, so I guess I can't use them yet. Mushrooms. Alright. Maybe we'll find we'll find the right combination somewhere else. Though, was there anywhere else we needed to go? Good question. It's not over here, not over here. Nothing over here. This is where we came in, so I guess we just gotta keep on trying? But this is just well, let's come see what happens. I imagine just it would open a secret door here, but red, blue, green, yellow. Incorrect. Green, yellow, blue, red. Incorrect. Blue, green, red, yellow. Incorrect. Yeah, we're not gonna get anywhere just by guessing, so we're lucky enough that it didn't, try to murder me just for guessing. Yeah, we couldn't get past this door, right? Oh right, no, we can. We found the key. So that's where we go. Okay, right. I forgot we got the key from someone down here. Alright, there they go. Oh, they coming. Oh, they do be coming. They'll get there eventually. Go, adventurers, go! Yeah.
Follow my steps.
Camping. There are tough battles to come. Your heroes are tired and might have run out of spells. They have. To replenish your power, set up camp and have a rest. Set up camp by using the camp function. After activating the function, you have to select the camp location for the camp. Camps take up a lot of space, so find the right location. Okay, so let's maybe not camp in the room with the summoned demons. That'd be nice. To not camp there. Let's camp in the room with a pool of blood instead. That's a comforting one. During their travels, the characters need to rest. While resting, they regain lost HP, prepare spells, and remove some negative effects such as fatigue and exhaustion. You can assign up to 2 characters to every position at the camp, but 1 character can't occupy more than 1 position. Assigned characters will make skill checks, providing security and camouflage for the camp, creating scrolls, potions, and magic soups, and combating the effect of the world wound to lower the growth of the abyssal corruption. Your characters currently have 3 activities available during their rest: Protective Rituals, Camouflage, and Night Watch. Protective Rituals reduce the rate at which the corruption of the abyss grows during rest. To conduct these protective rituals, a character must make a successful Lore Religion skill check. Locations may differ in their levels of abyssal corruption. Huh. Okay. Camouflage reduces the chances of your camp being discovered. To create a camouflage, the character must make a successful stealth skill check. A successful check allows you to negate the possibility of a surprise attack completely. Camellia is best suited for this task, as her stealth skill is higher than that of the other characters. I'm not sure, because Windog I think also had a decent stealth. Night Watch gives your party an advantage in the case of a surprise attack on the camp. To keep watch at night, the character must make a successful perception skill check. If the skill check is successful by a sufficient margin, your characters will enter combat fully equipped and awake. If the skill check is successful by an insufficient margin, they'll only enter combat awake. If the skill check is a failure, its result will affect the number of characters who are asleep at the beginning of combat. Windog and Lon are best suited for this task, as their perception skill is higher than that of the other characters. Roles in camp also influence outcomes on the global map. Lon is a person who if you weren't here for the first time around, Lon is a person who we also found who was also a mongrel, but we had some differences, and so he didn't come with us. He might have gone ahead without us. We don't know exactly where we are right now. No, please. Really? What? Oh no, sorry. Because perception here, anyone is the best at. So no, okay, I can't put Sela because Sela is awful at it. Yeah, she does have the best lore religion. All right. Well, that I suppose that is the game didn't mess up there. You can choose to use the recommended number of rest. The amount of rest required calculated based on your HP and ability damage only. If you uncheck this box, you can choose to rest 1, 2, or 3 seconds. Let's just rest for the recommended period. Use healing spells and abilities before resting. No, that's fine. We'll rest for a day and 9 hours, apparently. No days and 9 hours. 2 days and 9 hours. Okay, well. Let's rest for the recommended period and just see how that goes. Yeah, the second shift has considerably lower chances. We only have about a 50% chance of succeeding on our stealth check, so hopefully we don't get attacked during the night, but we might. Or, not the night.
Oh, light of the sword, Iomade, forgive me my sins, and do not leave me in the darkness. I am weak and undeserving of your grace, and still you grant it to me. And that means I still have something to hope for.
We failed to weaken the impact of the corruption, we failed to camouflage the camp, but thankfully we weren't attacked, so that's nice. Alright. And they no longer are affected by the venom from the monitor lizards, so that's nice. Well, let's go on up. Right, maybe I should have changed the spells that I have prepared for Camellia, but oh well.
Good.
No, wait, not just you. Everyone. There you go. Okay, this smells of boss room. This is very much smells of boss room, oh no. Here we are, huddled together like a herd of animals, pitiful monsters, not human or demon. Even tieflings are less defective than you. But I, your master Savemelech, can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger, starvelings of the dark. Submit to me. No, we are the descendants of crusaders. Trusting a demon would be a betrayal of their memory. Hosea. Oh, you're dead. Well, who's the next descendant of crusaders who values old legends more than their life? Beasts, monsters in human guise, reveal your true nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous Aasimar. Not quite. Eat, underground crusaders. Eat the flesh of the crusader from above. Find your true strength. Oh no, the guy he killed was an Aasimar. Okay, yeah, that's fair. You can select answers and dialogues using the number keys on your keyboard. You rush at the demon, but the air seems to go thicker with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see the Mongols fall to their knees one after another and crawl to the Aasimar's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh. You hear the sloshing of blood. You hear the former mongrels snarl like animals, fighting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Your companions writhe in agony. One clutches at their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. The metallic tang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. This winged filth dares to try to bind you to its will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat untainted by corruption. The wretch must die. Die! And still the clarity remains with you. Somewhere deep down beneath the veil of rage and anger, you sense the light trying to break through. So here we get, we're not committing to either mythic path. We just, if you pick enough things that require the angel mythic path, then you'll go onto it, but otherwise you won't. Right now, we do have more angel than demon, but also I don't want to go with the demon path, so I won't. Seize the light hidden within you. I have the light of heaven. By sheer force of will, you master your rage, and, almost in response, warmth suffuses you from within. Warmth and joy from a simple realization. You can win. You can save these people. The power of heaven bolsters and guides you. Its light breaks free, and, enveloping the mongrels, grants them the gift of blissful oblivion. Lowering your gaze, you see a scarlet stain on your chest. The wound has reopened, and instead of blood pouring forth, you see only radiant light. Bolt of Justice. Hell yeah. The demon convulses in pain when the light reaches him. What are you? Destroy this vermin! Cassia points at you. She's already wounded. Wenduag, kill! Wenduag? Oh, fair enough. Wenduag takes a step forward. I no longer serve you, you bitch. Not you or your flying monkey. I always fight with the strongest side. Oh, Lon! Lon! Yes! Thank you, buddy. Lon emerges from the shadows, knocking an arrow in his bow as he moves. What'd I miss? A dramatic showdown? Oh, it's you. Perfect.
Be careful, everyone.
Alright, we fighting. Is it just her? Is she that scary? She might be that scary. Well, if she's that scary, I might I'm gonna move Wenduag back behind our tanks. Judgment protection. Oh, she's an inquisitor. Okay. Lon, do your thing. Thank you, Lon. That sounds about right for what your thing is, yeah. Evil Eye AC. Okay, she didn't pass the save. That's good. Seela, just charge her. Seela? Charge her? No actions left this turn. Okay, I pressed charge and then she just didn't. Glad to see this game works very well. Okay, I'm gonna use Wooden Flesh here and then stand by Seela. You switch to bow and arrow and shooter. Okay. That's fine. Lon is doing his thing. Battle Spirit. Stand here. Seela, just come attack her. Alright, that's fine. Study her. Smack her. Nice. Shoot her. That's okay. Well, switch back to your greatsword for next turn.
Learn from my mistake.
Ow! Okay. Is everyone fleeing as long as everyone's frightened right now? That's not great. Camellia, you're a healer. Please don't. Okay, well. How long are they fighting for? Don't know. Okay. Lon, I know you need to roll a 19 for these, but also, geez, buddy. Like, come on. Well, the battle spirit was mostly wasted. So instead you can make one dog big. And you can come hit her. I should have made Camellia heal me. I don't know what I'm doing. And dog. Can you charge her? No. Okay, that's fine. You can come over here. Good. Lon continues to be not great at his job. You come over here and do Evil Eye attack rolls. She failed to save, that's good. Smack her. Nope, okay. Still dying. Oh, okay. We killed her in one hit. Or at least we did enough damage to end the fight. She might be giving up. Oh, mighty Amalek, your faithful servant invokes you now. Demons, protect your mistress. Okay, that's not just her. Demons always make the worst guards. Well, did they kill her? Well, at least my HP is back. Or at least I'm standing. So she can heal me now. Thank you, Camellia. Okay. Can you charge this man? Yes. No. Yes, actually charge this time. Thank you. Oh, reduced. Okay. I don't remember who I gave. I definitely gave you a cold iron set of weapons. Yep. It's not as good as greatsword, but you know, it beats the reduction, and that's all you need. Did I give myself one? No. Though maybe I should switch to my bow and use that instead.
A solid plan.
I should have challenged the woman also, because, you know, it's kind of what I'm supposed to do. Was it poison? Excuse me. Well, she didn't get infected, so I guess it's fine. Charge it. Nice. Smack it. Nice. Not ideal, but nice. Go smack him with your increased reach. Study it. Shoot it. Okay. Just keep smacking it. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, that's cold iron. Good. I forgot about that. I didn't give you a cold iron thing, right? No, okay. Well, in that case. Smack. Nice. Dang it, one dog.
Aim carefully.
Hey, there we go.
They didn't have a choice. They were forced to do it.
Lon stares at the mongrels lying senseless on the floor.
Keep telling yourself that, Lan. There is always a choice. They could have chosen to die, but now they're going to live and become stronger. I know that from personal experience.
Shut up! just a traitor. You're a monster. The young ones, they believed your stories, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats. Who do you want at your side? The person who betrayed the demons to follow you? The person who will do everything you say and bring glory to your name? Or this trash?
Inspect the wound on your chest. The bleeding, deep wound on your chest is gone, like it was never there in the first place. The skin is totally smooth and unmarred.
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
That'd be nice.
As if you know anything about demons and their powers. Some dark force cast its gaze on her and chose her from among all others. There is magic inside this Uplander that is beyond your meager understanding. And all you have to say is go see a cleric. You're pathetic, Lamb.
Lon, how did you find the way here?
I just kept going until I found it. You can find a way into anywhere if you try hard enough. And besides, I also remembered some of this traitor's stories. At least some of them were true. But that doesn't matter now. We need to tell Saul everything, and then we need to get out of here.
We? You think you're the one going to the surface with them? Isn't that sweet?
So you've been serving Savamilek this whole time, Wendog?
Better just serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neithers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest. You scared Savamilek. Kosilla has fallen. Now, I wish to serve you.
Savamilek is how you say that.
I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little stronger than you. You say you didn't become an animal? What a joke! Only animals pledge their allegiance to whoever has the sharpest teeth. Oh, but what am I saying? Even cave spiders are loyal to their mother. You're even lower than that.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you. And the Uplander will get the window act that she wants to see. I'm willing to do anything to get out of this hole. And you're willing to do anything too. Don't try to hide it. I know you, Lan. I've had time to study you.
I'm going to the surface only because my time has come to leave. The Uplanders are in danger. They need all the help they can get. But I'm only risking my own life. See the difference? I'll do whatever the Crusade asks of me, but I'll never be like you.
Why didn't you try to stop us from going inside the maze? You knew we might uncover your secret.
Saba Malik is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you'd gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans. I don't regret what I did. I met you. Just say the word and all the Neithers will be yours. I'll bring them to you if you take me with you.
What exactly are you proposing to do with them?
What you saw here. They will become stronger. They will be an army unlike anything ever seen before on Galarian. Our lives may be short, but while we live, we are faster, deadlier, and harder to kill than most. I am offering you an army. An army that will win you land, power, and everything you desire.
An army of cannibals? Are you insane? You want to turn them from rational beings into rabid beasts that only want to kill. They will be slaves, and you will be their slave driver. Is that the kind of power you're so desperate to gain?
I went through the same process they did. The beast raged inside me. My mind was foggy, but I have an iron will, and I never back down. I snatched victory from the jaws of insanity. If there are any individuals worthy of becoming my officers among those Neithers, they will be able to do the same.
I've heard enough.
Then you know which one of us you need. Take me with you, and I will give you an army of Neithers.
Don't fall for her empty words. Wenduog despises everyone but herself. As soon as you show any weakness, she'll betray you, just like she betrayed us.
That is the reasoning of a weak person. A strong person does not fear, they act.
Alright, I've made my
We're
decision.
not taking this girl with us. She'll sell us to the first demon she sees.
If we're befriending monsters in order to fight the demons, why not join forces with the strongest of them? Isn't that the rational choice? They're both equally hideous. Neither of them will improve the aesthetics of our little band.
Come with me, Lan.
Go, Lan. The surface is the best place for you. I'll be gaining true power while you wander as an outcast. You will come to regret this decision. But by then it will be too late. Lan will never give you what I can.
Your gifts are of no use to anyone, Wenduog. We can't let her go. Not after what she's done.
You're not going anywhere, Wendog.
You will regret this, Uplander. But by then, it will be too late.
Wendog leaps towards a barely visible crevice in the rock face and vanishes in the shadows. She ran away.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
That's entirely valid. Oh, Jesus. Chief Sol appears flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken its toll on him. His His breath is labored and the sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What's this? Anevia gives a low whistle. Well, I'll be damned. Turns out old Horan wasn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here. Damn it. Horgus's lip curls in distaste as he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. Navia, how's the leg? Navia winces slightly before his smile. Better than yesterday, worse than the day before. I'm not gonna die, don't worry. You need to look after the young mongrels. I don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Not everybody is capable of enduring something like that. It will change them forever. As long as they can hunt, the rest can wait. Pathfinder, and you, Lan, you saved them. Only the gods can salvage their souls, but we are a tribe who will think of something. And when they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. The time has come. It's time to get out of here. Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitors to the surface. I'm going to keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. Sol heaves a sigh. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see these things? Our life is not for you. You must go. But where? Where is the way out? Beats me, but these beasts got down here somehow. Lon searches Cecila's body and shows you some papers and a key. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. Naviel's eyes quickly skim over the letter and she passed it to you. Savamelik, this is my last warning. You need to act discreetly, without attracting any more attention than you already have. People are already talking about the strange disappearances of Canabras' most righteous men. Keep low ground, nurture your mongrel pets, and wait patiently. The call to battle will soon come, and it will sound loud and clear, even down here in the catacombs. Gather your warriors immediately after that, bring them to the surface, and lead them to the Tower of Estrad. This tower will be my final dagger, and I shall plunge it into the guts of Canabras. Our vicious servant Faxon made the tower his base of operations several months ago, taking command over the Templar forces in Canabras while the Grand Master was distracted by other matters. Faxon has already gathered a stash of weapons, potions, and other useful supplies, which he will gladly share with you if needed. If he behaves himself, you two should combine your forces. If not, just take his stupid little head off his shoulders and take command yourself. All those cheeky sons of... This is all the information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, their secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Canabras right now. As soon as we get to the surface, we'll find out what's what. And retrieve the cultist dispatch. So that was a lot. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Wendog's kind of a bitch. Jesus. Oh, hey. I've had people in chat. Hello. Yeah, I was somewhat engrossed there. Jesus. Okay. Well, let's go over chat, I suppose. Okay, throwing indirect shade at me for not giving enough items in Pathfinder. I'm following the rules the game gives me to give out items. Lon rolls like you. Yeah, Lon really does roll like you. Though to be fair, his attack rolls were bad enough, or his attack bonus is bad enough. He needed a 19 to hit anything. Yeah, no, I had the exact same thought. No, she's a rogue fighter. Her will saves are nothing. Um, and yeah, Camellia is kind of a bitch, but that's expected as she is. I mean, technically, we aren't supposed to know her alignment, but I know her alignment. She's chaotic evil, so you know. Um, yeah. Yeah, Horgus Worm, he's here. He fell down in the hole. I have had one person in chat, yes. Well, I mean, I've had two people in chat. It's just Moose hasn't said anything, so you know. Um, oh, 2020 is in chat also, somehow. Good, great. But yeah, this was a lot. Um, yeah, I don't see how anyone would take Wendwag in that situation unless they actually just, you know, like her better. And she was extremely strong mechanically, and Lan is
Meditate on your mistakes.
not.
Might make you feel better.
But, like, also, Jesus Christ, you know? Oof. Let's. Can I give you anything, Lan? I can give you a composite bow, right? That's good for you. No. Composite longbow, yeah, that's the one. But you should be able to do some damage, even if you're not exactly hitting people. You do have precise shot, at least, so that's nice. But, yeah, oof. Big oof. Well, we can always take Wendwag when we're doing a very evil run of this game, but that won't be today. You have some dex damage, unfortunately. Not like you have much dex to begin with, though, so it's fine. Let's loot some bodies. Ooh, a magical glaive. Potion of cure light wounds. Some breastplates. Potion to cure light wounds. Ooh, scroll of magic missile and scroll of mage armor. I don't think Camellia can use either of these. But I can use the magic glaive. Marching terror, I should say, not the magic glaive. It is. Please switch the glaives so I can compare them. It deals 1d10 plus 1 slashing damage. Wow. Whenever this plus 1 glaive lands a hit on a new enemy for the first time, the target receives 1d6 negative damage, and all other enemies in a 15-feet radius must pass a will saving throw or become frightened for 1 round. Oh, that's Hasila's weapon. Apparently we all failed the save when she just murdered me, so that's good. And I don't think you can use the 2 scrolls we just got. Yeah, right, no. And neither can you. Yeah, those are arcane spells. Those aren't spells you guys can use. Well, yeah, Horgus Gorm fell down here, and we agreed to. He said he'll pay us 1,000 gold to lead him back to the surface, and so we will. He's a capitalist asshole, but we're going to the surface anyway, so we might as well. Well, here's the sewer. That's nice. Okay, we can't go across the water. Upstairs. Yes, 1,000 gold. Trophies left is a bunch of. There's a copy of the notes that we already got. There's a bunch of armors that we don't want to carry. A bunch of things we dropped because they were too heavy. Yeah, okay, no, we're good. We can leave. No class needs every single ability score to be high to function properly. You need to choose what to prioritize and what to sacrifice. I mean, yes, no class needs every ability score. Some classes famously need like 4 of them.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabras are trying to defend the ward stone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
Erebeth! We love Erebeth. Surface, finally. I miss the fresh air so much. Hello, Surface World. Aren't you happy to see me again? 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 Lon, weren't you stuck down there your whole life? This deep rift leads to the catacombs under the city where the mongrels live.
Let's head out.
Let's just raid some random person's cellar, as you do. Does the random person keep a long spear in their cellar? Wait, he is? Lana's doing action hero poses? Oh, I missed it. Oh, hey, there's Forgus Worm. Oh my god, it is Richter Belmont. Oh no. I was voicing him like Kirk. Oh god, yeah, no, that's What is a man? God damn it. Okay. Right, let's just go upstairs. There's supposed to be tension and stakes. And not dumb jokes about bad voice acting. Oh, there they are. Divine Weapon Bond. Huzzah! Oh, that's in Screen Shadow. Alright. Play on hands. Oh, Paladin. Well, as if we didn't know from Divine Weapon Bond. The half-orc before you, wearing armor adorned with Iomede's golden swords, is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot in her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up, surprised, judging whether you're friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots Anavia. Oh, she's so tall! Oh, I love that. Yeah, lesbians!
By the goddess, Nebi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Erebeth is Anavia's wife, by the way.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. This here's a new friend. She rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without her, we'd never have made it out.
Anavia strokes Erebeth's head and whispers something in her ear, then stands back and points at you.
Let me introduce you to my wife, Erebeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Hell yeah! Yes, Anavia is trans. Anavia is a trans woman. They haven't said that in the game, which I don't expect them to. But yes, Anavia is a trans woman. They are in Lost Omens Legends, the book. Yeah, I love them. I do love them, and she's not legendary yet. She's gonna be through the course of this adventure. The half-orc nods.
I'm the temporary warden of Canabras, and you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle, and thank you for getting Nevia out of there.
Where are we?
The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists.
Oh, lovely. What is the target of this battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Ward Stone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Ward Stone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabras will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world.
Alright, I don't know why you have a British accent, but sure. Yeah, she's gonna be legendary assuming we don't fuck up and get her killed. I don't think she's a party member because she's a paladin and we already have Sela.
I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle.
I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
I have important information about the location of a cultist, then.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
We met some mongrels who live beneath Canabras. This is Lon.
Most people in Canabras think that the children of the First Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Let's hope he, starts rolling better so he can live up to the title of living legend.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
That's so bad. I love it. God damn it. That's so stupid. Someone was paid to write that line, and I hope they were paid well. No. So dumb. Okay, what's the situation in the city, Urbeth?
Most of the defenders, including the Dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Great.
Don't talk like that. Canabras hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
Shut up, Kamalia.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canopus.
How did the Wardstone end up in the Great Garrison?
The demons have long laid siege to Canoblis, but this time, their lord Discari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the Wardstone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here. I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost, yet. Discari has gone, but the Wardstone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
But how did he do that? He's a demon. The Wardstone should have burned his filthy hide.
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why.
Fair enough. Let's not waste any more time. To battle.
Spirit. You, take a Navia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
You heard labored breathing interspersed with disgruntled muttering. Horgus is holding his rapier hilt in a white-knuckle grip. A bead of sweat trickles down from his temple.
Lord Horgus Gwyrm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canopus can be said to be safe right now.
Don't tell me Horgus Gwyrm is a party member. No, okay, good. He's probably gonna leave. Yes, good. Leave. Bye.
That's
You
right.
owe us money.
Spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
For Iomedae! For the Queen! Kill the beasts!
Garbeth raises her blade, and the soldiers, inspired by her cry, rush into battle with renewed vigor. Who's the queen? Queen Galfrey is the absolute monarch of the Crusader state of Mendev and leader of the Mendevian Crusades. While today the name of the Crusader Queen is known throughout the Inner Sea region, it's easy to forget that Galfrey did not start her rule of Mendev as a paladin of Iomedae, but rather of Eredin. When the world wound opened and forever changed Mendev, Galfrey was still an untested young ruler who was... She was around when it opened?! Galfrey was still an untested young ruler who was forced to deal with the death of her god. She was around during Starfall, while simultaneously rallying her nation against the abyssal threat to the west. She rose to the challenge, however, and her leadership was instrumental over the next several years. Yeah, several is lightly putting it. not only in protecting Mendev from demonic invasions, but also in holding the border against the World Wound. When the Church of Iomedae organized the First Crusade, it joined forces with Mendev to push back the demon armies. During these battles, Galfrey, time and time again, distinguished herself with a keen grasp of tactics and skill at leadership. I am now realizing she's not alive anymore, probably. Oh, no, she is. I'll keep reading. During these battles, Galfrey, time and time again, but this inspiration went both ways. In the Church of Iomedae, Galfrey found something to replace her lost faith. By the time the First Crusade ended with the apparent defeat of the demon armies, Galfrey had converted and become a worshipper of Iomedae, and had completely retrained herself as one of the Inheritor's most devout paladins. Hey, in-universe retraining. Neat. Eager to retain such a valuable leader as the head of the Crusades, the Church of Iomedae twice purchased and presented to the Queen the rare and expensive Sun Orchid Elixir. Which extends mortal life beyond its usual span. Thanks to this boon, the Queen has lived and led the Crusades for more than a century. I see. I mean, in theory, she's 4,700 years old, I think. But no, it's not that much. But capitalist 7 worm 2, yes, correct. But yeah, the Sun Orchid Elixir, and pay attention, Luna, is made in the Golden Road. It is an elixir famously made in Thuvia, quote unquote nation of Thuvia. It's a region ruled by 5 separate city-states, that is made by one famous alchemist, and I do mean one because, again, immortality elixir, he's lived forever. That basically it is every few years it's auctioned off at exorbitant prices, and it basically, whenever you drink it, it restores you to your prime, essentially. You revert to being like 20 years old, or I guess 15 for a human, and things like that. So depending on what race Galfrey is, she's probably been around for a while if she's had 2 of these. Alright, let's check this dude. Plenty of masterwork Bordishas. When the party now suffers from medium encumbers. I guess we dropped the Bardishas then. Good, cool. We're just barely not suffering from it right now, so I guess we can save the effort for later. Locked. Okay. Well, let's go. Staunton Van. Where are you? Okay.
I'm gone.
You have not completed your mission in the Great Garrison yet. Okay. Good. Oh, we fighting. You're playing with the auto end turn option enabled. This option allows the game to end the turn automatically when a character finishes their standard and move actions. You want to leave this option enabled? No. It's kind of messed me up a few times already. Let's hit a Cultist of Baphomet. Oh. Okay. Lana's doing well all of a sudden. Alright. Good for him. He's not Wenduog, but he is doing well. At least enough to deal with the mooks. Come on, recruits. You can do it, I believe. Hey, there you go. Yeah, the game is slightly freaking out right now. Possibly because we have no enemies to be fighting. No, now we do. Oh, there was a guy there all along. Oh well. No, there isn't. There's no longer a guy there. Come on, Sela. Also, I need to update my party formation since when Lana's replacing Wenduog now. Alright, Lon. You come stand in the doorway, please. Good job. You smacked her for 2, and then you got hit for 12. So I'd say that's a worthy trade for us. Okay, the recruits are doing exactly fuck all.
Forwards.
Alright, nice. My magical sword didn't actually do its thing, unfortunately. Or my magical glaive, I should say. Go on, Staunton Vane. I don't know who you are, but you are a named character, so presumably you're better than the recruits. Oh, she hit her so hard the game froze for a second. That seems like the sort of door we maybe shouldn't open. Okay, Scroll of Protection from Good, might as well. Some Masterwork Glaives, Masterwork Weapons sell for a lot. We'll need to drop stuff later. Scroll of Cure Light Wounds, yes, good. Masterwork Glaive. Dagger. Some armor. You presumably have the same stuff. Inflict Light Wounds, yes. Cause Fear, good. Masterwork Scythe. Masterwork Scythe. Scroll of Firebelly. And a Masterwork Glaive. Let's drop some stuff. Scythe. Masterwork. Fine, I'll drop the long spears. Nobody needs a Masterwork Great Club. As much as it sells for a lot. We don't need a heavy pick. We don't need a bastard sword. We don't need... the scales might be nice to keep. We don't need a warhammer. We don't need a collection of flails. Masterwork scimitars are nice to keep. Falcata's a masterwork. Don't need the maces. We don't need the crossbows. Alright. That's more loot. That's what we picked. Okay, there's not more loot. I don't know why the game's telling us there was some more loot. You try with the lockpick. +5 lockpick.
Not this time.
Dang it. Okay. Well, let's open the door that clearly should not be open. Sealed with magic. Okay. At least it's not a magical trap. That's nice. I don't know what you're talking about, Luna. Hey, I know you. So you're one of these cultists? How's it going, pal? Want to join? We'll be all dead soon, but we'll be alive. Oh, that's Camellia that's talking. Oh, okay. I didn't get that until now. I can't... Come on, leave these losers. The Crusades are over. Soon the demons will rule the world. You have a very blasé attitude about that, friend. Camellia? Here goes nothing. Oh, god damn it, Camellia! You have a demon tail?
Watch each other.
Wait, no, that wasn't Camellia, was it? No, Camellia was over there. Okay. Oh, Jesus, look at the initiative tracker. Okay, it wasn't Camellia, it was just some person. It was just a recruit. A tiefling, possibly. Okay. Alright. Jeez. Okay. Well, there's a few people in this fight. Is this the ward stone? I have to assume the big glowing shiny rock is the ward stone. Well, who do I even make big? Me? Did I make Anne big? Also, nice to see I got my spells back. I didn't even realize that. I guess I make me big. I might as well make someone big in this fight. We'll try to hold off this group over here and assume that they're gonna go to the other group over there. Come on. Can you shoot the caster? Yes, you can shoot the caster. Hey, good job. Nice! Go on! Doing good for once. Okay. Okay, Lon is not in the place he wants to be. Flat-footed creatures. Your character's sea level was attacked while they were flat-footed. The creature's flat-footed when doesn't expect an attack. But yeah, she hasn't gone yet. There wasn't anything I could do about it. She kind of won't be going for a while, also. Well. Wooden flesh. 5-foot step into the middle of these guys. So maybe they attack me because I have the defense reduction right now. The damage reduction, I should say. Miss. Hit for 1 damage. Okay, Erebeth is doing much better. Alright, nice. Sela, if you could just smack either of these guys. Your risk didn't pay off. And then drink your other potion. Nice. Magic missile. 6 damage to Erebeth. Oh no. Goodbye. Okay, Camellia. You can hit one of these guys, right? Probably. No, you can cast Bane. And also move, apparently. And also not cast Bane? Oh, she failed the concentration check because she got 15 attacks of opportunity on her. Yeah, that's fair. At least you got your action back. No, you didn't. Okay. The game is kind of glitchy sometimes, if you couldn't tell. Okay, I do need to get Lan back. At least Camellia absorbed all the attacks of opportunity, so that's nice. That's good for her.
Endure this.
Goodbye. Okay, Lan is doing good. Lan is doing work. That's good. We did miss out on having Wenduog, the fucking 50 damage powerhouse, but study you, smack you. Good. Move. Good. Ha! Damage against him is reduced because my skin is made of wood. Nice. Sela can work on finishing either of these guys off. Or not. She's fighting defensively. She's not going to be hitting off him. It's fine. Camellia, goddammit. Okay. That's fine. Okay, Camellia. Delay until after Lan, so maybe he can deal with this dude. Oh no, there's 2 dudes. Okay, well. We can deal with one dude. Oh, he does attack the second one. That's nice. He missed. That's still.
The spirits demand your blood.
Nice. And you move over here. You can stay in the back line and heal yourself next turn. Can you charge one of these? No. Okay. That's fine. I can just do this, and they can't do attacks of opportunity. Or they can't do ranged attacks. Oh, there's more people! Oh, is that a demon? That's a dretch. Okay. There's just more people. That's nice. The Scary cultists. Oh, they have channel negative energy. Okay, that's great. Hopefully that's hurting their friends as well. Yep, Arabeth, please come. He's also gonna do a whole whopping 1 damage to us. Fail the saving throw against the ability to channel negative energy and damage living used by the enemy discard cultists. Many malign spells allow the target to make a saving throw to elude their effects. There are 3 types of saving throws. You get bonuses to saving throws. Okay. I know how saving throws work. Thank you. There's still a dude over here, right? I think there is. Maybe not. I don't know.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Go, Sela, go. Okay, now that's the dude that was over there. I missed him. Okay. Staunton Vane is gonna go deal with the dude. So he'll presumably be dealt with soon. More dretches. Lon. Not the dretch. Can you finish this guy off at least? Yes. Thank you, Lon. Okay, heal yourself. You hit exactly no one with that. Good job. Oh, I don't have a lot of health. Let me just do this. And then this. Nice. Have to step over here. Okay. Hopefully you guys can deal with that. Alright, nice. Arabeth. Less nice. Less nice. Also, we have no cold iron weapons. Our best cold iron weapon was left with Wenduhog. Outside of Camelia's rapier, anyway. Sela. Use your Scroll of Bless, maybe? Yeah, I think we have a second one, so might as well use it. And then... move here. Just so you can draw a little more attention. Okay, you died on the attacks of opportunity there. The stretch has horribly missed all of his attacks. Staunton Vane is... oh, I guess there are more people in there. It's just the NPCs aren't giving us a line of sight. Oh, okay, Magic Missile does hurt me a good bit. So I do want Camellia to come over here and heal me when she can. In the meantime, Sela can probably do it.
You won't survive me.
There we go. He didn't. You were correct, Lon.
Require healing.
Ow. Okay. Because, yeah, it's a touch spell. unfortunately. So you just come stand next to me, I suppose. Could y'all stop? Like, Jesus. Oh, I should use the Light of the Angels. And then these are both already kind of in effect. So just end the turn, I suppose. Okay, they're off doing other things where we can't see them. Yes, I know you require healing me. I'm about to give it to you. There we go. Oh, god damn it. Freaking magic missile. Okay. That's fine. That's whatever. Come on, shoot the demon.
Endure this.
Thank you, Lon. I know what damage reduction is. We don't have a wizard to do energy damage, and we don't have good cold iron weapons. Alright. And then take a step away. We're just doing 1 damage at a time, and it's not even actually that harmful, but it is annoying. Stand up and move, and hopefully don't trigger attacks of opportunity from it. Yes, okay, good. Don't want you to move. Who's gonna go before Sela does? That dude. It should be fine.
Aim carefully.
Okay, the 2 damage was not worth it. Probably. Okay, that's... yeah. That dude is doing exactly nothing. You can't actually use this, can you? Oh, you can. Okay. You are going to invoke some attacks of opportunity if you do, though. So instead, drink your potion of Shield of Faith and smack him.
Take you.
The light take you for 2 whole damage. Okay, he ran out of magic missiles. That's good. Miss. 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 Okay, good. You needed a 20 on all of those. You didn't get one.
Make every strike count.
Yeah, go Lon, go Lon, go Lon. I do need you to use your stuff. Thank you. Ugh. With the 1 damage at a time. Study it. Smack it. Dang it! Okay, Erebeth dealt with it. That's good. Okay, Erebeth, use lay on hands on yourself. Thank you. Smack him. Okay, not good. The wizard missed again. Can you deal with the wizard? No, you're just out of range to deal with the wizard. In that case,
You've crossed the
deal with this dude. Thank you. And the next turn you can deal with the wizard. Drink a potion. Use a wand. For 2 whole HP, good. They're fighting a Cambion off from the other side of the room, and we don't get to see it. Okay. Coming over here. If you want to cast a spell, you're gonna get smacked by the big gnome. Okay, Rebecca's gonna go help with the Cambion, I guess. Coming over here. Now you're gonna get smacked by the big gnome and the angry lady. Yep, that about sums it up. Really? Really, you're giving me the tutorial on healing characters who are wounded now, game? Okay. If you say so, game. If you say so. Let's see if Lon can get vision on the combat. Nope. So he'll be poised to shoot there soon anyway. Yeah, there you go. Alright, now we begin the awkward shuffle back to the other side of the room to deal with the final enemies, assuming the NPCs don't get them first. It'd be nice if they hit their attacks. That would help them deal with the enemies. Okay, that's one. Can Lon beat up the other?
won't survive me.
No, but he can deal 5 damage to him. Oh no, there's 2 more. Wait, where's the other one? That's one. Where's this dude? Oh, these are both enemies. Okay, I thought. Oh well, okay. I'm gonna have you wait over here. Okay, I guess you already used it. I moved 1 step too far. Big gnome, go. Big gnome, go. Big gnome, go. She walking. Nice. 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 We're done. That's good. Alright. Well, let's drink some potions. Use. Okay. Use. And another one. Okay, I should really be using stuff of inflict wounds on Camellia because I have 18 scrolls of it. Of inflict light wounds. Okay, yes, here's my other scroll of bless. Alright, here's my other potion of shield of faith. I might as well give you a potion of enlarged person. I have 3. I could give you bark skin, bear's endurance. It's not a bad one. Potion of blur. Yeah, potion of blur isn't bad. I might give it to Anne over here in place of a healing potion. And this is kind of a healing potion. You have 2. Why don't you share with some friends? You're not gonna be in the fight anyway. In the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Oh. Scroll of Bane, Scroll of Hold Person, which might be nice for you as well, but right now we've got plenty. More Scroll of Cure Light Wounds, yes. Protection from good. Inflict Light Wounds. I have enough Masterwork Glaives to be selling. Fire Belly. Unbreakable Heart. Shield of Faith. Divine Favor. Scroll of Doom. Reduce Person. And another Inflict Light Wounds. There's more loot down here with these guys. Masterwork Longbow, Short Sword. Some scimitars. Some chainmail. Some potions of healing, which is good. Hey, there he is. I just saw the poses. Yes. I think they're supposed to be monk poses, but since it's Alon doing it, he just looks like a fucking dork. The stairs really damaged, so he's impassable. The door won't budge. Looks like it's locked from the other side. Oh no, there's more fight? I thought we were done. More stuff. Scroll of Protection from Good. Another healing potion. Scroll of Remove Sickness. Snowball. A scroll of Inflict Light Wounds. A scroll of Ray of Sickening. A bunch of weapons and armor that we have way too much of. The door's locked by some unusual or magical means. There's no lock to be seen. Interesting. And a final scroll of Inflict Serious Wounds. And 2 more things locked. Alright. Battle, let's take Canabra's back. Locked. The door won't budge. Looks like it's locked from the other side. To the 3rd floor! Oh, we're defending it from the 3rd floor also, okay. Okay, no, we can leave all that. Yeesh. Oh. Oh, well, there's a hole in the floor now. Ranged weapons don't normally use ammunition. However, you can find magic quivers that let you make a limited amount of special attacks with any bow or crossbow. Because I guess they didn't want to have ammo management in this game, which you'd think it'd be easier in a video game, but also I guess they don't want to leave players either with too much weight to carry or just no. Hello.
What's this?
You have no eyes.
Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh.
The face of this demoness could be called pretty if it had eyes. Her mouth slowly widens into a smug grin.
What an unexpected surprise. Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
You again, you wench!
The aged dwarf from Irbeth's troop, silent up to now, spits on the floor. His hardened, craggy face, like storm-weathered stone, twists as if in pain.
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabris. She must be back to finish what she started.
The half-orc is too well-bred to spit on the floor, but the name sounds like a slur on her tongue. And one of the options, albeit a chaotic option, so I'm not picking it. Hey, demon woman, what's wrong with your face? Which is great. Staunton, you know this demon?
Does he know me? Staunton, darling. Tell them all how close we were.
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Dresden fell.
Dresden. Founded as a city fortress during the hubris of the First Mandavian Crusade, Dresden was overtaken by the demonic horrors of the World Wound, and now stands as a demonic monument to the foolish naivete of those early crusaders.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because of me. No, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Creative.
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
I'll kill you!
Less creative, but no less effective. Oh, there she goes. Oh, you haven't encountered these dudes before. What are they? Oh, Abracandaloo. They're record demons. Okay. Can you shoot not a demon? Because you can't shoot not a demon twice. So I guess we're waiting on the demons to come to us for the most, or the not demons to come to us for the most part. Oop. Okay. Okay. Well, not great. You can stay put. Miss. You missed. Camellia, go smack him.
You are today's sacrifice.
You missed. You hit no one with that, and I don't plan on being there to let you hit me with it. Study you. Smack you. Nice. Staunton. No, don't go to them. Let them come to us. Why would you take your entire turn just going to them? You people are idiots. Okay, at least this one is coming to us. He is also coming to beat my face in. To try to break my armor, but I think he failed, right? It's not armor. This character's armor is temporarily disabled. Oh no, he did not fail. Provides no benefits as if the character wasn't wearing it. The armor itself is not damaged and will work as usual after the battle ends. I see. That's a problem. Alright, now Celix would be best off just smacking him. Nope, okay. He's sounding Staunton's armor, that's not great. Oh no, well Staunton is beefy, he can handle it.
Make every strike count.
Nice. Didn't count for too much, but it counted. Okay, they keep trying to hit me, which I suppose is fair since I have the sundered armor thing, but... smack? Okay, well, not great. That only really hits Sawton and one recruit, so that's fine. Are you already study target? No. Study you. Smack you. God damn it, me. Move away. Move away. Nice. Oh, and he has lay on hands, so he'll be fine. Nice. Oh, Camellia, goddammit. Okay. Oh, did he die? Okay, apparently he did. Can you charge? Yes. Charge! Preferably also hit when you charge. Oh, ouch. Okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
That's a whole 3 damage that you just did, Lon. Ow. You have a healing potion on you? No, but you have a wand of cure light wounds. Which is basically the same thing in this situation, at least. Just keep dealing 1 damage to us. You come over here and you use the Light of the Angels. Thank you. Nice. Critical hit, nice. Good job, recruit.
This pain is excruciating.
You don't sound like someone in excruciating pain. You're weird, Camellia. Nice. Come stand in the middle of them so you can attack of opportunity all of them when they try to do things. Or not. Come on. Smack the candle twice. Nice, good job. Ow. That's 5 damage to me. Okay. I'm gonna drink my potion. Smack you. Miss you. Critical hit. She landed the crit. Oh, she did kill the wizard. Okay, that's good. Hey, the Abercandlu's down. Nice. You're about to die.
This is how it feels.
But, oh, you downed Camellia in the process. Fuck you. Okay. Well, I didn't lay on hands doesn't actually heal that much, and I might as well just do this, which is gonna bring Camellia back anyway. Loot. Scroll of remove fear. Nice. Loot. Fire belly. And inflict light wounds. Alright. What usables do you have? We don't have any more healing potions. Oh, yes, we do. Use. There we go. And give it to Sela. You have enough. I'm the other frontliner, and you already have your own forms of self-healing. So there we go. Lower religion 12.
This one was beyond.
Skull symbol drawing human blood. What does it mean? She failed. God damn it. Can someone else try? No. Ability DC 14.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan. That's not great. That's very not great. Stop messing with the wardstone, please. As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly, your head is filled with voices. Screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening voices pleading for help. Shrieking curses and taunts. You blink and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious wardstone. Well, what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
Well, that's your kink. Not my thing, personally, I have to say. Did the stream go down for a moment? That wouldn't be good. I hope it didn't.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious wardstone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more, and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves. So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruin shall be yours.
Who are you?
You've already forgotten me. You mortals have awfully short memories. Even shorter than your little lives. Staunton, sweetums. Don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No? Well, I'd better do it myself. I am Minago, Lilitu and faithful servant of Baphomet, and leader of his armies. The city is mine now. I'm just starting to settle in, get things just how I like them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, the results will be simply to die for.
And it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It had such lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I shan't forgive you for that.
Also the people she killed, Camellia. Also them.
They've done much worse things than spoil the promenades. All the people they've killed.
Thank you, Sela.
Yes, of course, you're right. I grieve for the common folk as well.
Right, you're noble. Fuck off. You feel righteous fury swell within you. How dare this demon besmirch the ground of this beautiful world within hooves, a world created by the gods and cultivated by mortals. These cultists, how dare they betray all that is sacred in this world and join the forces of the foulest evil? Can they repent, redeem themselves, or have they followed the path of evil past the point of no return? The wardstone seems to sense your thoughts. The chamber grows slightly brighter. Yeah, I could do the whole angel path, light of heaven thing, but I won't. We will stop you, demon. Attack! Who's going first? Camellia. Oh, we have a surprise round. Nice. In that case, let's turn on Battle Spirit as my action for Camellia. Let's... So the bears endures push. So let's use the Scroll of Bless. Can you shoot someone? Yes. You can't shoot those people, but you can shoot the demon. What's your potion? Feather Step. Neat. Shoot the demon. You did need a 20 to hit her, which does not bode well. Could challenge the demon, but instead I'm probably gonna use Teamwork? Or Tactician, I should say. Tactician, shake it off. There we go. Now, as long as we're next to each other, we get +1 on saves. Good job. love all these people that are doing exactly nothing with their stuff. I'm gonna use a scroll of inflict moderate wounds on you. Nice. That's it. Good job. Stunt in vain. Murder him. Thank you. Waves of fatigue. I'm encumbered and Camellia is encumbered, apparently. And fatigued, presumably, yeah. Okay. Fatigued. Okay. Well, you're fatigued, so you can't charge. Which is unfortunate. But you can go and stand next to her, so there's that. Cause fear, she passes save. My favor. Lon, can you shoot someone twice? Yes, you can shoot this man twice. Nice. Nice! Go Lon! Zen Archer. Arabeth. Oh. Okay. I am fatigued, but I can still come smack you. I also needed a 20. I rolled a 19 and I missed. Oof. Okay. I might want to challenge her. Yeah, I'm gonna challenge her. Our cultist gonna do the annoying thing of dealing 1 damage to everyone. We're gonna keep doing the annoying thing of dealing 1 damage to everyone. Okay, you're gonna walk to be adjacent to us, so you get the tactician bonus. And then you're gonna use Evil Eye AC on Minago. She passed the save, but it still affects her for 1 round. Ow. Stomp in vain. Come on. They're doing. Oh. Ah, that is 36 damage to the entire party.
You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
Maybe we shouldn't have lined up, to be fair, but also, ow! I don't think we were supposed to win. Dimension door. The demoness whispers a spell and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain that is nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into your mind, drowning in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks your skull. Your evil spells won't stop a righteous army.
Iomade is with us!
Yes, yes. Keep telling yourself that.
The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark. Lead by example, now with my blade. Code of the Paladins of Shaylin. It keeps telling me welcome to chat, and I really hope... yeah, well, good campaign. We're done. We've lost. That's the game. We're done. Worm family secrets. Wait, what?
Praise Iomade, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
What happened?
We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
I found a cultist dispatch in the dungeons. It seems they're holed up in the Tower of Estrad.
Demons have been filling Canobras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now, at least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
What's the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
What do you plan on doing next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canobras, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomade's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the Wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much.
Oof.
I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened.
Well, the thing is, I know a blind elf. It's Aravashnial. The dude we found dead down in the hole.
There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. The trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use.
Half-orc smiles at you encouragingly.
And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canobras, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Aldori, you say? Oh boy, okay. Hopefully that's a party member. Everything is clear.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Kenabris still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, the I don't know if we're gonna find stuff about that if we go, but the kitchen, the getting to Anivia and Irbeth's house mission, it has more significance in the actual adventure in that it is where you find, I believe, the sword that belonged to Anavia's family that she took with her and sold in order to buy a potion of sex change. And then Irabeth has been saving for a very long time to buy it back, and she put it in that compartment to give it back as a surprise to Anavia. And I think that was very sweet in the actual adventure. Personal chest. Presumably this is storage. Yep, okay. I'll carry all this. Wait, I'm alone, which means that all this is way too much to be carrying by myself. That's good. Oh. Hopefully he didn't sleep for another 8 hours. No, okay. Don't want to begin resting. Is there a vendor that I can sell my things to? Anavia. Hey, wait! Mind if I bend your ear about something? Anavia's outside your door and leaning casually against a shelf. So, here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission. I get that. I know you'll get the job done. I saw you in action. But here's the rub. By sending out on an errand, we're weakening our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. Do you want me to stay here and guard the tavern? What? No! Your task is far too important. You can't just hole up here all cozy-like, waiting for the demons to knock on the door. We need to take the fight to them. But if those freaks try to make a move in this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you'll leg it back here, alright? Because if you don't, you'll be coming back to an ash pile. Got it? Ouch, okay. When do you think the demons will attack next? Your guess is as good as mine. It might not be here. They could attack the whole damn city. Those vermin know they've lost the upper hand and that we're gonna push back hard. If things kick off here, you should know. After they attack, some things could be changed beyond recognition. So if you've got any business that needs taken care of, you'd better do it soon. Everything seems clear so far. What else do you wish to discuss? So, the rift that damn beetle left with its scythe? Yeah, well, cut the city into two, and it's kinda difficult to get across. My scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in Market Square. Not that any of them tried it to make sure. But if you've got a mind to go across, and I think you're gonna have to eventually, you might want to give the square a once-over. Thank you for the warning. See you later. Later. Watch yourself out there. Camellia. Camellia looks you over pensively, toying with the snake-shaped bone amulet that dangles from her pale neck. Noticing your glance, she flashes you a cold, barely there smile. Greetings. Seems for a moment that the girl wants to say something else, but the pause grows too long, and she slips back into cautious silence. Your amulet is quite unusual. Where did you get it? Ah, my little trinket. So nice of you to notice. But I assure you, this amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can a lady not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? I don't think that's what that is. I know for a fact it's what's hiding your alignment from us. Tell me about yourself. You want to know about me, more about me than you already do? Why? Camilla arched his dainty brow. I talk to the spirits of this tormented land, and they guide me in battle. I'll help you fight the demons, and I swear that you can rely on me on this matter. Isn't that sufficient? All right, if you say so. I have to go. We'll talk later. I won't keep you. Dawning smile on Camilla's face freezes and quickly dies away. Ooh, there's a story there. Oh, it's Horgus Worm! 1,000 gold coins for you, just as promised. Helped me get back to the surface, and I duly paid you for escorting me. Horgus Worm always keeps his word. Horgus Worm also talks in the third person. Now, speaking of our future cooperation... Horgus looks at you with unvarnished disapproval, his arms folded across his chest, his foot tapping impatiently. I have a job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your services. What do you mean a job for someone like me? Or for an adventurer ready to sell their soul for booze and then lie down drunk in the gutter? Or do you think you're somehow different? Traveling knight, perhaps, noble of heart, but without coin to your name? Horgus sizes you up critically, then sighs and shrugs. You seem a reliable enough ally to me, and you did get me out of those Mongol caves. So why should I care what you do with your money once you've got it? I failed a perception check. Horgus seems like one of those people who think the entire world owes them something. So what does this job involve? You shall be my bodyguard. You see, I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Knabras. I still have... Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden in a wealthy part of the city. Even before the demon's attack, every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state it's in now. I have little hope that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack, and I expect that the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abadar knows what's happened there since. Therefore, I would ask that you meet me at my mansion and guard me there until I complete my business. I already asked the local paladins for help, but they've no desire to set foot outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors, that's what they are. Also, please, do take Camellia with you. I trust that girl more than the rest of your gang. She is of noble birth, after all. That's exactly the reason you shouldn't trust her, but sure. What kind of reward are we talking? 1,000 gold coins, Horror replies without hesitation. First of all, my diplomacy is not that high. Yeah, Sealight's technically the best for that, but yeah, no. That's still a what? 16 I need to roll? Yeah, no. Anyway, yeah, deal, sure. Marvelous, most excellent. Horgus' face relaxes, smoothing a few of the tense lines. I'll proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand. But do hurry, unless you want me to lower your reward. Alright. Purify solution. Neat. Gimil Hawks. I'm talking through him from the next room over. Good. A strange figure towers over the bar, a huge, ungainly man, with skin so milky white that his blue veins are visible even from a distance. His bald head is equal parts lumpy and pitted, and blood-filled eyes stare impassively out at you from beneath his pale brows. The glass in the albino's large, clumsy hands looks dangerously delicate, as if one twitch of those callous fingers would be enough to crush it. A gold medallion engraved with a tankard gleams around his neck. What'll it be? Show me what you have. Or your vendor. Yes! Okay, good. Bulk selling, bulk selling, bulk selling. Yes. And also sell most of these weapons. Sell all of these. Yes. Okay. Sell. Sell all of these. Sell. I will keep the Cold Iron Masterwork dueling sword because I have a feeling the Aldori person, Janna, if she is a party member, will be a person who would like to have an Aldori dueling sword. I'll keep the long sword since it's useful. Sell the long bows. Sell the regular bows. I'll keep the comma. Might give it to Lan to dual wield. Keep that. Sickle, short bow, rapiers, masterwork short sword, Cold Iron Masterwork Javelin I'll keep for now. Punching daggers. Masterwork Dagger. Everybody. I'll keep one. All these daggers. All these darts. And yeah, the rest we can keep as reagents and stuff. And I should also store the reagents and stuff. Yeah. Alright. That's good enough for now. Do we want to buy anything with the very large amount of gold we are about to get? You have a bunch of potions mostly, so I should buy some. Oh, you have a bag of holding. A bag of holding might be a worthy investment. The bag of holding opens into a non-dimensional space. Its inside is way larger than its outside dimensions. Regardless of what is put into the bag, its weight doesn't change. This allows the party to carry additional 100 pounds of weight without suffering any negative consequences. That's probably very worth it. It weighs a negative 100 pounds, which is cute. And then a good helping of potions of cure light wounds, like 10 of them. I am gonna be paying you as opposed to receiving money, but it's kind of worth it. It's a deal. Alright. Peasant survival journal. A young man in well-worn traveling clothes and a simple wooden symbol of Eristil, hey! On his chest is efficiently cutting a linen robe into strips to use as bandages. Despite his visible exhaustion, he works with zeal, singing some tune about red braes and ripe sheaves of wheat under his breath. He raises his warm chestnut colored eyes to you. Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of us whose talents lie off the battlefield. I'm Journal, servant of Eristil. Pleased to meet you. So, you're a brother in faith. You haven't picked the best time to come in here. I believe in fate, and if I wound up here, in this place, and at this time, I believe it's for a reason. Perhaps old Deadeye brought me here so I could help a little, so I could heal at least a handful of the wounded. Or maybe before I start my service in a quiet little village somewhere, he wanted me to see with my own two eyes what terrible evil exists in this world, and the brave Crusaders to protect us from it. What are you doing? I only took my holy orders recently, so my god has only bestowed me a little of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry to say that the number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my power to heal, but there's a reason people say have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I may not be able to help the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up bandages. I could use the help of cleric. Journal makes a helpless gesture. Eris still knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted and I have no training in potions or scrolls. See this robe I'm cutting up for bandages? It's the second to last one. Alright, well, I have to go. It was a pleasure to meet you. It's a pity we can't stop and talk over cups of tea. Or maybe something stronger. But this isn't the time. Do you know what's funny? I was only supposed to making a short stop in Knabras. I was sailing down Old Man Cellin on a boat bound for a small village by the name of Chili Creek. Once you've held Knabras, I'll be going there. If by the grace of the good gods we all survive this, you should come and visit me sometime. You'll find the village here on the bank of the river. The priest marks Chili Creek on your map. Thank you. I meant to ask Jamil Hawks. Are there any places in the city worth visiting? If you mean places that normal people usually stay well away from, then there are plenty. Like the Pataxian wine cellar. Gimil pauses for effect, like the name of the place alone should make you quiver in fear. Once belonged to a Pataxian trading house, and King Aravati came to get power in Patax, and property started changing hands. Soon after, the teller's shop assistant was found in a ditch. Not all of it, mind, just his head. Numerian gangsters had taken possession of the place. They wanted to sell something stronger than wine on the streets. They ended up on the gallows. And King Aravati's number was up. So now the store stands empty and unclaimed. People say that a headless ghost wanders the place at night, moaning ghoulishly. Ooh. Coming to the end of this story, unusually long by his standards, the tavern keeper takes a sip from his tankard. Does no one ask me how he makes any noise with no head. I wasn't there. I just tell it like I heard it. Any news in the city? Wayne looks on. There are demons everywhere. You showed up. Fair enough. I have to go. Tavern Keeper sees you off with a subtle twitch on his pale eyebrows. The inside of the bag of holding must... I guess, yeah. I guess the inside of the bag of holding would be pretty nasty. Oh yeah, you do also know a blind elf, right? Correct. Crusader, you go watch Crusader. Just a Crusader. Visali Rathimus. Actually, I didn't go talk to Staunton Vane yet. I should go do that. A stout old man with a fuzzy grey beard mumbles a prayer. He looks as tired as everyone else in the tavern, but determination is stamped upon his haggard face. Oh, how can I do for you? Show me the scrolls you're selling. I do have a decent amount of money, but I can't use most of these. Lesser Extent Magic Rod, Amulet of Natural Armor. Might be nice. Might be nice. Oh, it costs 2,000 gold. Yeah, no. No protection. No. Bracers of the Wizard. Okay, so basically a better version of Braces of Armor. Just solid. Guardian of Life. As long as the wearer of this amulet is under the effect of the Death Ward spell, they gain some bonuses against undead. Icy Protector grants cold resistance 10 if the wearer has the Ice Blunt Hex. It also grants them +2 natural armor bonus to AC. I guess I could give that to Camellia once she gets that Hex, but she doesn't have it yet. And then a bunch of scrolls. Who's that boy with you? This one? Kiato the Shepherd, my apprentice. He's a smart boy, and his faith is strong. He serves there still, though, but there's still something he can learn from an old servant of Abadar. He'll be a great cleric when he gets a little older. But what kind of help can I expect from you? First, I sell scrolls. I have a lot of them. Something for every emergency. Second, while you're here in the tavern, I can read one for you. Guaranteed, no surprises. But you'd better not go into the city without a cleric. I won't be going there myself. I'm too old, and my powers are needed here. Alright, I have to go. May Abadar aid you. I believe the help is already on the way. The Queen wouldn't leave us to die. I didn't mean to do a voice crack there, but it seemed fitting, so I guess it works out. Staunton Vane? Staunton Van? I don't know. The dwarf resembles an abandoned citadel, one whose high, crumbling walls are still holding fast, but whose empty, lightless windows make it clear that all inside is dead. Ugh, it's you. Good work back there, the gay garrison. Name's Staunton Vane, if you've heard rumors about me. This is a terrible accent that is not at all his voice, because we heard his voice, but it is gonna be my dwarf voice, so screw it. His face, which looks like it has never known anything as carefree as a smile, grimaces. This man is just grump incarnate. Just so you know, everything people say about me, it's true. I need to talk to the elf who calls himself the Storyteller. Do you know where I can find him? The Storyteller? Staunton strokes his beard in thought. A strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort, he just listened. At first I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible, but later I realized that talking to him did ease my burden a little. I hope he's alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble too, so if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. Do you know one place where he might be? Look for him in the Black Wing. It's a library. Here, I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use a library is to a blind elf, but you love the place. You would sit there day and night. What do people say about you? Oh, they say I'm a traitor as bad as a real Volish. And I'm a disgrace, even among the ranks of the condemned. King Godfrey should never have spared me. I belonged on the gallows. Lots of reading to do here. Uh, Abadar, the least interesting god. I like money and laws and keys. Yeah, okay, so you're a holy landlord. What's new? You're not wrong. Gargum summoned a celestial loan with a holy interest rate. uh, Hardly any name rouses so much rage among crusaders as the name of Aurelu Vorlish, a Sarkorian witch who initiated the opening of the old wound and then made it expand. Almost nothing is known about her life before the atrocity except that Aurelu was condemned for using arcane magic, which was persecuted in Sarkoris and imprisoned in the Tower Threshold near the city of Iz. This is where Aurelu conducted the ritual that paved the way for the demonic invasion and left her land to be tormented by the demon lord Skari. In some mysterious way, the witch transformed herself, turning from a regular human into a half-demon. Over the following century, Crusaders only encountered Aurelu or the results of her experiments a few times, but learned nothing more of Skari's henchwoman. She holds a high position in the ranks of the Army of the Abyss, and holds the title of World Wound Architect. We're gonna fight her as a boss sometime. Probably. The Condemned. Condemned is a military unit made up of petty criminals conscripted as disposable soldiers and frontline fodder in the Mendevian Crusades. And then we've already read all about King Calfrey. Why do they hate you so much? You really don't know. Staunton gives you a long, morose look, then sighs. I'm the reason why the Crusade forces are holed up in fortresses on the edge of the World Wound instead of bringing the fight to the demons. We used to have a foothold in the Wound, the mighty, unassailable city of Dresden. We used to have it until it fell, and all because of my stupidity. I gave the enemy our main citadel. I was tried. They wanted to execute me, rightly so, but the Queen intervened. She said that I should live and fight in order to undo what I had done, so that's how I live. Decade after decade fighting in the Condemned. Dor shrugs. As you can see, I've fixed nothing, and I've earned no one's forgiveness. They're going to spit in my face too. Don't surprise me. Okay, that lawful option is kind of sketchy. I hope you earn forgiveness. Thank you. From the depths of my soul, thank you. But I haven't had hope for a long, long time. A whole city fell because of you. How's that possible? What do you mean, how? Then it glares at you from beneath its furrowed brows. If you don't trust the word of a condemned, go ask somebody else. Like my little brother, Joran. Joran? Joran. If you still don't believe it, what's it to me? If you're about to ask me to recount the story of my disgrace for 1,000th time, don't. Fair enough. You really don't have any friends? I couldn't have survived this long if I was completely alone. Joran, my little brother, he keeps me going. He's never abandoned me. Everyone else shies away from me like they might catch what I've got. Even fighters in the Condemned console themselves by thinking, I got stripped of my rank, but at least now I'm not Staunton. That's grim. Commander Tirabed seems to be the only person in the whole army who remembers I'm a soldier and not a drudge. She has no qualms about taking me into battle. She had some mud flung at her in the past, so I hear. That's why she tries to keep an open mind about people. It's no surprise that she's the only one to hold onto her sense of reason in this farce. Alright, well, I have to go. Oh, and then, maybe we'll see each other again. There are more people to talk to, like Lon. Let's go talk to Lon, you massive, massive dork. Here for a chat. I've been waiting for you to come and see what strange beast you've taken into your party. I'll be a little more excitable than just do the Kirk voice. What do you think of life on the surface? It must be very different from life on the ground. Of course. As far as living conditions, the surface is definitely a better place to be. It's easier to get good food and water, not to mention build a house and even grow a few things. In older, well-established settlements, you don't have to deal with anything scarier than rats or maybe foxes stealing chickens. As for the kind of lives you have, I heard a story about demon worshippers abducting a whole family and sacrificing them one by one while the others watched. But there were some brave crusader knights nearby, and they killed the villain, saved everyone. And I heard another story. A young blacksmith lost his arm in a fire, couldn't work to feed his wife and baby. They tried their best and lived from hand to mouth, but they were still destitute. In the end, the desperate blacksmith robbed a traveler one night on the road. But there were some brave Crusader knights nearby, and they caught the robber and threw him in prison. Not long after, his wife smothered their baby and hanged herself. What? That's awful. No. Oh, God. Why? Oh, no. Up here, the same person can probably say he's protecting the innocent from demons and to look the other way while the same innocent starves just because they were born into a poor family. Queen Gualfrey prolongs her life with sun orchid elixirs that cost enough to feed an entire city. Back in our caves, everyone is equally poor, and if one person starves, the whole tribe starves. We don't abandon our own in times of trouble. That's the power of a tribe. The laws of the surface are made so that some get everything and others get nothing. I might just be a naive fool from the caves, but I don't understand how it's possible to have so much more and share so much less. Yeah, that's... Yeah, you have a point. You really do, Lon. Anyway, look who I'm talking to. You must know life on the surface much better than I do. No, I'm just gonna not pick the lawful options. I know I'm a lawful character, but also, the lawful options have not been great so far. I never leave a needy person in trouble. I've been given more than most, which means I'm now more able to help others. Fitting reply. Don't take my words as a reproach. I like grumbling as much as cracking jokes. Lon is obviously trying to muster a friendly smile, but it's an expression his face doesn't accommodate very naturally. Tell me more about your people. Of course, what would you like to know? Do you know who waits till day and night? You can't see the sun in your caves. Every Mongol settlement has a big gong, which we treat like a relic. The gong keeper hits it twice a day to mark the beginning and end, but this custom doesn't keep time very precisely. Every Mongol child has snuck up to the gong to strike it at the wrong time at least once, just out of pure mischief. Nothing could keep me away from it, so not even the fact that I only have 1 year, which means it would take double the punishment once I was caught. So sometimes the wrong strikes get mixed in with the right ones, and the tribe can find itself jumping up to greet the morning in the middle of the night. Okay, but how do you know it's twice a day anyway? I guess due to some spells? I don't know. Do Mongol tribes fight each other? Oh, there were some skirmishes, and I've been forced to kill my kinfolk before, too. I'll speak in a steady voice. Fights most often break out over food. We have laws in the caves, written and unwritten rules that we follow. We respect one another's right to live, but hunger, it can push a person over the edge. I've never, you can count on that, stolen someone else's kill. But I can understand those of my kin who tried. To hear kids begging for food and not being able to feed them is terrifying. Frowns and goes silent. You're the only member of the Neathholm people to call your people mongrels. Why is that? Yeah. Because the Hull of Galarian calls us that? I don't see the point in all this hemming and hawing over what we're called. Anyone who finds it offensive or takes issue with it can leave the charge against the name. No one's stopping them. But personally, I'm not going to pick a fight over something as unimportant as a name. I guess that's your opinion, but also that's not one I share. Thank you. I found out everything I wanted to know. Not one I share as someone who has myriad bad words that could be slung at her, you know? Thank you for your answer. So long. I need to equip him with a sickle and a hammer. Yeah. Alright. Pink Eye? Who's Pink Eye? Okay, there's a colorful cast of characters. There's Indara and Pink Eye. Let's talk to Indara first. An imposing young Oread is surrounded by a crowd of crusaders who are hanging on to her every word. I hope this example clearly illustrates the difference between Jiska legionnaires from the last war and the crusaders. The perfection of form and spirit they were imbued with during creation turned them into parts of a well-balanced war machine. Not a ragtag bunch of individuals, but a united whole. What the hell's a Jiska? The Jiska Imperium was the first human kingdom to establish itself in the Inner Sea after the centuries of darkness and devastation caused by Earthfall. Its citizens spoke a nearly forgotten language called Jiska, whose alphabet became the basis of the alphabets of the modern languages of Skald, Verisian, and Taldane. Taldane being common. At its height, it dominated all of northwestern Garand and also parts of southwestern Avestan. Rays of Desert, those are the two continents that make up the Inner Sea region, by the way. Rays of Desert nomads and attacks by powerful outsiders from from 3300, whatever the equivalent for BC is, onward, and the lack of a strong eastern trade route led to the slow decline of Gistka. Assyrian, then a burgeoning, that's fantasy Egypt, then a burgeoning kingdom under the control of the powerful pharaoh of forgotten plagues, pushed westward. It overthrew the already weakened Gistka, and the Imperium was plunged into numerous secession wars around negative 2764, from which was that currently we are in 4750 something, so, or 40 something, I don't remember. So yeah, it's been a few thousand years, from which it was never again able to recover its former political, military, and economic power. Because of this military and economic defeat, the important cultural, magical, and technological advances of the Gistka Imperium were largely lost and forgotten. Now tell me again why I'm supposed to be impressed by your reckless assaults, where everyone is fighting for their ego and for the right to beat their peers to a swift but pointless heroic sacrifice? Some of the Crusaders grumble unhappily, but it is clear that they are captivated by the woman's words. The only exception is a scraggly and disheveled halfling monk whose puffy black eye gives him away as a brawler and a troublemaker. He enthusiastically pushes forward and tries to engage, but one of his friends swiftly jabs him in the back with an elbow, making the poor fellow catch his breath. It looks like we got ourselves a student of warfare. The one gives you a suspicious look and raises an eyebrow. Were your words meant to recognize my achievements, or to start a fight the way Mandevian Crusaders usually do? One of the Crusaders angrily curls his fist tightly and retorts with a burst of passion. If those gifts of yours or whatever come for us, we have their guts regardless. You think we've never fought my adversary before? The soldier's stern face cannot fully conceal his relish. He clearly plans to enjoy this confrontation. The Crusaders around him look up on their exotic opponent with a mixture of irritation and piqued interest. The woman chuckles before cutting off their interlocutor? Sure. I'd love to see you storm a 60-foot tall walking castle shaped like a gigantic elephant that carries siege fortifications on its back. And I'll have you know these fortifications were defended by Giskan priest craftsmen armed with demon-bound war machines. They use the enemies you cannot defeat as mindless weapons. The woman gives the people around her a triumphant look and adjusts her hair with pointed nonchalance. Pointed nonchalance! Her voice takes on a lecturous tone. You should not argue with someone who happens to be the most authoritative researcher on the history of warfare 3,000 years before the foundation of Absalom. The woman looks at you and flashes an amused smile. The lecture's over. Do my esteemed listeners have any questions? You can attack her, Jesus. Who are you? I'm Indara, a warrior, magus, and scholar of classical warfare from Garand. The woman peers at you apprehensively in sighs. I admit that I am mildly offended by the fact that my name is entirely unfamiliar to you, but I'm willing to accept that this is due to Avistan's isolation from the sophisticated culture of the world at large. You've come a long way to be here. I like to think of myself as an inhabitant of Galarian, and I don't narrowly identify with any country in particular. If you say so. You sound like a hipster, but sure. Why did you come here? To witness a legendary war. Confrontation between denizens of a plain famous for its love of violence and the crusaders from every continent, united by the common goal of defending their home. An epic struggle of colossal proportions. That hasn't been particularly epic so far, truth be told. The monk with the black eye grins and mutters under his breath. Maybe she just can't see it from here. The view will get way more epic if she stops hiding among us and takes a walk outside. The woman smirks contemptuously. She does not deem the monk's words worthy of comment. I disagree. The Crusaders, they're doing a commendable job of resisting the demons. Given a literal demon lord came into the city and the city didn't instantly explode. It's in a bad state, but you know. Oh yes, and the situation we found ourselves in can attest to that. But then again, demons are no better. Their preferred strategy also involves brute strength, mindless assault, and unfounded confidence in their superiority. Why don't you join the Crusaders and show them how fighting should be done? No. I am a historian, an analyst, and a theorist. a theorist, really. Do you know what these three words have in common? They describe a mortal woman who does not participate in the conflict on which her thesis will be founded. Do you really see nothing wrong with that sentence? Okay, oh, I clicked by accident. But then again, I will hardly be able to describe this mess as anything other than a feeble likeness of the last war of Jiska. The monk with the damaged eye grinned slightly and comments, "The more dangerous the more the upcoming scuffle is, the more motivated we are to find clever and pretty words to justify not actually doing the fighting." Yeah, my thoughts exactly. You're wrong to treat the Crusaders with such disdain. Allow me to explain. we're having a Reddit internet forum here. We're having an internet forum discussion here, so this is very productive and good. Okay. A debate? Oh, I will be happy to prove that the conflict can't hold a candle to the last war of Jiska. Very well, the last war of Jiska was waged using a significantly greater number of troops. Both sides actively relied on reinforcements from allied planes, and their strategic planning was perfect through no fewer than 7 rounds of intensive design. None of the above applies to this war of yours. Compared to the Jitka, we are but stone club wielding cobbles. I would like to conclude my thesis with a few words of wise counsel from Dagon, an advisor to the Pharaoh of Forgotten Plagues. I doubt you comprehend the true genius of his statement, but here it is nevertheless. Gadfly is the ox pays no heed to the gadfly, but crimson fever takes them both. Okay, I have 7 diplomacy with Sela, I have 8 knowledge of war with myself. The principles of war are always the same. Weapons, causes, and resources may change, but the foundations remain immutable. Fuck. Then why don't we study tactics by watching a couple of rock-wielding goblins fight over a dead rat? And our sarcastic words produce bursts of laughter from the audience. The monk with the black eye stifles a giggle and looks like he wants to say something, but ultimately holds himself back. Sela, come in. Sela, come over here. The events of the past were shrouded in legend, but the fate of the world is being decided here and now. This is what I failed to grasp. Yes! The earnestness on the faces of those around you has taken away Indar's panache, encouraging her to backtrack and stumble over her words. Of course, I'm not trying to diminish the importance of current events. What I am trying to say is that from the standpoint of history, and particularly the history of warfare, she falls silent, fixedly staring at the unfriendly eyes of her audience. The true importance of these developments won't become obvious until later. Dar offers a potential dismissal. As a scholar, I cannot deny that there is a certain truth behind your skeptical statements. History is a complex discipline rooted in fact and an evidentiary base that grows ever more meager the farther the described period is from the present moment. Of course, if I were to argue in bad faith, the way Crusaders embellish their tales of slaying a single Brimarack by adding a dozen Veilers, for example, I could win this debate. But I am above such things, except you just did them, and therefore I'm forced to admit that your skepticism is not entirely without merit. Have you changed your mind about joining the Crusaders? Then get out of our shelter. No. I'm sure you would have been able to expound on your arguments in the longer discussion. I'm glad we both understand this limitation. It is always a pleasure to face a worthy opponent, even if the debate takes place in a grimy tavern. Perhaps especially because of that. Dar unbuckles her sword belt and hands you the weapon. This is a worthy blade. It'll be of use not only for the strong, but also for the wise. Got the Claw of Jitska. And this is where I bid you farewell. Before the end of the day, I was planning to observe how winged demons use pack tactics to drive their prey like herds of livestock. It is about time to go back to my research. And the hint of a smile graces Indar's lips when she sees disappointment in the eyes of many Crusaders around her. Stay safe. Goodbye. Oh, we leveled up. Sweet. We all leveled up. I didn't think we would actually level up from that tiny bit of experience. Sure, neat. Good. What's the magic sword? It's a magic short sword that I might give to Camellia in that case. It deals fire damage, oh jeez. It crits slightly less often, but yeah, that's the +1 flaming short sword. Oh no, she can't equip it. Wait, what? Why? I guess she only has things with rapiers. Why can you equip it? Oh, I'm not gonna give it to you. Well, let's level up first, I suppose. think I was just gonna go with more Cavalier for Anne. She doesn't actually gain any new features, but actually this from the Order of the Star actually. At second level, the Cavalier can make a short prayer as a free action, filling him with confidence in his abilities. At any point in the next minute, he can receive a competence bonus on his next ability check, attack roll, saving throw, skill check equal to his charisma modifier. He can use this ability up to 4 times per day. In addition, the Cavalier adds half his Cavalier level to any levels of Paladin or Cleric he might possess for the purpose of determining the effects of channel energy or lay on hands. Ah, neat. Alright. Well, let's do it. Well, we also get, you know, more fortitude and more base attack bonus, so we hit easier. So that's nice. Some skill ranks. Do you have any class skills that we need to give? I mean, use magic device. Just whatever. I guess I'll put 1 in. Knowledge Arcana is something I need to put in for the for Hell Knight eventually, so I might as well put it in now. Knowledge World has been helpful. And Perception, so you're better at keeping watch and finding things. Weapon focus would be nice. I need to check the stuff that Disciple of the Pike gives me though. Because if I can use it with glaives, I would rather use it with glaives right now, but weapon training spears. Whenever a fighter attacks with a weapon from this group includes javelin, long spear, short spear, and trident. Okay. Yeah. So I guess it should be long spears if it's gonna be one of these. I already have armor focus, don't I? Yeah, okay. Weapon focus. That long spear. Do I want to do long spear? Do I want to do a regular spear that can be used in one hand? I think I'm gonna be a little more attacky and a little less defensible because Sila's already a pretty good tank, and we might get other tankier members of our party later. Oh, we've gone slightly down. Slightly down? Or is this where we started and we've gone slightly up? That might be the case. Alright, let's level on now. He's about to gain a bunch of things for level 3 Zen Archer. He gains a key pool. At 3rd level, a monk gains a pool of key points, supernatural energy he can use to accomplish amazing feats. The number of points a monk's key pool is equal to half his monk level plus his wisdom modifier. So right now it's going to be 1 plus something. As long as he has at least 1 point in his key pool, he can make a key strike. Don't know what a key strike is. Key strike magic. At 3rd level, key strike allows the monks unarmed attacks. Alright, he is 3rd level. I just ignored that because, yeah. To be treated as magic weapons for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. I believe he counts his bow as unarmed weapons for the purposes of that. Right? Probably. Zen Archery. He uses his wisdom modifier instead of his dexterity modifier on ranged attack rolls when using a bow. Neat. Point blank master. He gains point blank master as a bonus feat. Then archery is what we just said. Key strike magic is what we just saw. At 3rd level, a monk gains a plus 10 enhancement bonus to his base speed. A monk in armor or carrying a medium or heavy load loses this extra speed. For every 3 levels above 3rd, the bonus improves by 10 feet. Right? Nice and simple. And you could gain Lord Legend, Knowledge World. Persuasion. Okay. Let's give you some stealth. And some ability and athletics. His feet. The game is telling me to go deadly aim, and I have no reason not to. You can choose to take a -1 penalty on all ranged attack rolls to gain a +2 bonus in all ranged damage rolls. So it's ranged power attack. Right. When your base attack bonus reaches +4 and every +4 thereafter, the penalty increases by -1 and the bonus damage increases by +2. You must choose to use this feat before making an attack roll, and this effects last until your next turn. The bonus damage does not apply to touch attacks or effects that do not deal hit point damage. Well, might as well. It's not bad. Point blank master. Choose one type of ranged weapon. You do not provoke attacks of opportunity when fighting the selected weapon while threatened. Oh, neat. There's the longbow for him. Alright. Bunch of good stuff for Lon. Then Camellia. Dude, just want to give you more shaman stuff. Yeah, you're gonna gain a level. You're gonna gain a new level of magic as well as a bunch of things here. So yeah, I do. I might multi-class you later, but not right now. Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge World. I've got both of those covered, and I'm never not gonna be in the party. So Persuasion. Never know in case Sela isn't in the party soon. Though I would sooner take off Camellia than I would Sela. And Trickery, since you use that a lot. Either point blank shot, you have no ranged weapons, or weapon focus, which might be nice. And game is lagging just a small bit. Elven Spirit. Possess the Elven magic ratio trait of the elves, granting a +2 ratio bonus in caster level checks, makes the elves become spell resistance. Neat. Improved Elven immunities, Discerning Eye. Receive a +2 ratio bonus saving throws against illusion spells and stuff against unused magic device checks. Yeah, let's just give you weapon focus with your rapier. Not with your rapiers is the thing. Yeah, that's an issue. Armor focus. I might give you weapon proficiency with the short sword. Right, that's the thing I could give you. Martial weapons proficiency. Wait, is the short sword even martial weapon? Should be, right? Yeah. It's worth considering. Piranha Strike? When wielding a light weapon or any other weapon can be used with weapon finesse, and choose its power attack. Okay, this bonus is half for making an attack with an offhand weapon. It's power attack, but for fast weapons. Okay. 2-weapon fighting could be nice, but Scribe Scrolls. Yeah, I'm gonna... I don't know. Combat casting? You're adept at spellcasting when threatened or distracted. Dodge? Yeah, dodge is never bad to take. Dodge is never a bad feat, and it is gonna... Might give you martial weapon for proficiency. What would I multi-class you into if I did? It's a great question. I could go Mystic Theurge and give you like some sort of. It could make you a Magus. That could be interesting. That is a thought. Could make you a Magus. In which case they already gained martial weapons, right? So I shouldn't waste my thing on that. Magus proficiencies. Yeah, they do gain martial weapons. In which case, yeah, I won't give you. I'll give you dodge for now. Why not? Next, spells. You gain new spells, which is sweet. No, not Magus. Oh no, I'm leveling her in Magus. No, don't. Don't do that. Level her in Spirit Hunter, please. Thank you. Oh, that was unfortunate. That could have been very bad. She does gain new spells though, which is nice. Don't need to check those, but we're probably gonna leave the stream here once we've leveled Sela and talked to some folks. The last few folks in this fine establishment. That's Sela. You're just gonna be a paladin, I guess. I'm guessing. I'm not entirely sure, but you're probably just gonna be a straight ass paladin. Or of courage. At 3rd level, a paladin is immune to fear, magical or otherwise. Each ally within 10 feet of her gains a +4 morale bonus on saving throws against fear effects. This ability functions only while the paladin is conscious, not if she is unconscious or dead. Mercy. At 3rd level and every few levels thereafter, a paladin can select 1 mercy. Each mercy has an effect of the paladin's lay on hands ability. Whenever the paladin uses the lay on hands to heal damage to one target, the target also receives the additional effects from all of the mercies possessed by the paladin, which can be blinded, confused, cursed, dazed, or diseased. Probably diseased, since that's the most annoying one to get rid of. At 3rd level, a paladin is immune to all diseases, including supernatural and magical diseases, including mummy rot. Neat. Nice and simple, nice and useful. I guess I'll give you trickery to be our roguish type if Camellia ever leaves the party. Knowledge, religion is not great. Perception could use some work. I'm gonna give you perception. You already got stealth. And I'll up your lore religion a bit, again, for camp purposes, if we ever need you to do some stuff and Camellia isn't around. Weapon focus. Do I want to limit myself to 1 weapon already? I might just give you dodge as well, because again, dodge is just good. +1 initiative is just solid. Power attack. What does power attack go into? And I don't want to give you power attack. I want to give you armor focus as well. Or maybe shield focus? Shield focus is probably better for you. Shield focus. Shield wall. Shield focus doesn't exist. Good. Unless it's in there. It's way down there. Shield bash is here. But it's 2-weapon fighting and that's not really your thing. Toughness? Toughness is solid. It doesn't really let you it doesn't lead into anything else, which is unfortunate. What about Die Hard? I'll give you toughness. You know what? Sure, I'll give you toughness. The extra hit points are always nice. Mercy. Oh, it can only be these. Okay. Good. Okay, the possible selections are incorrect. Fatigued, which is quite good. Shaken or sickened. Sickened is more important, I think. Because sickened stops you taking potions and things like that. Yep, that's Sela. Alright. Now we just need to talk to a few more of the named NPCs, including Sela. I can't talk to Pink Eye anymore. Okay. Some loot over there. There's a book. Hilor and the Spinner of Nightmares. We could read these books at some point. There's Erebeth, there's Hilor. A tall, athletic man greets you. His hair is prematurely gray and shorn close to his head in a military style. He is lean and well-groomed, and the monocle twinkles coldly in his eye. The bold set of his jaw and his large but agile frame attest that here is a man who is always ready to be on the move. Greetings. I am Hilor, venture captain of the Pathfinder Society. I'm the superior officer among Pathfinders in this region of Medev. However, the Society is running almost no operations here right now. Besides me, there are almost no Pathfinders here. Actually, I'm only stuck here because of an old feud with a demon worshiper known as the Spinner of Nightmares. I've had to work alone without the support of the Society, but I've made a lot of acquaintances among the local mercenaries and daring fighters. If you need any good fighters for an honest cause, talk to me. My companions and I need good training? I will get a great mentor for Absalom. For the first few times, he'll train your fighters free of charge. Okay, so this is where I can do retraining, and it also recruit people, like recruit more custom characters, but I would like to go with the characters that the game gives me. Hey there! During that march through the dungeon, we never got the chance to exchange a proper greeting. It's high time I shake your hand. Erebeth said your friend John Aldori is missing. Do you know where we should look for her? Erebeth is worried about her fighters. I understand that. I wanted to look for John myself, so I didn't distract you, but since you're in this too, I could use some help. Jenna and I met in Canabras a few days ago and just hit it off. We went drinking together, we went to that unforgettable celebration together too, but we got separated in the crowd. So we should start looking for the main scare. That's where Isla saw her. John is a good fighter, even if she is green. She couldn't have become an Aldori otherwise. Hope that means she's alright. Is fighting demons all you want, or are you looking for something more? How about covering myself in glory and becoming the hero of 100 ballads? Or at least a dozen, if they're lively ones. Sela's eyes shine cheerfully. Anyway, to be more serious, the area around the World Wound is the best place for a paladin who wishes to defend the weak and serve the good. Being part of the crusade is reward enough for me, but there's something that worries me. I don't want to sound like I'm criticizing my brothers in arms, but the Eagle Watch and the other orders are focused on just one aim, the war against the World Wound. That's why they can sometimes overlook the smaller things. Ordinary misfortunes, you know? I always liked being a wandering knight because any moment I could get up and go help a poor rat folk whose family had been kidnapped, or an old woman whose favorite dog had gone missing. So here's my answer. I don't have some big important goal, but I'll be happy to help those who need it. A little bit here and there. That's very noble of you, Sela. What do you think of what's going on in Canabras? It's complete chaos. It's lucky we're here to handle it, right? Sela smiles brightly, then she gives you a worried look. Does the way I talk bother you? I know I can seem blasé. Many good people and our protectors Therendla have died here in Canabras, so Paladin of Mayomede is expected to be properly respectful and solemn. But I prefer to face my troubles with a smile and a bit of common sense. Grief is a weapon that will use against you. It can undermine a warrior's spirit. It's better we hold off on grief until we've driven the last demon and cultists from society. None of the lawful options are good. I'm not bothered by how you talk, what matters is how you fight. Now you're talking sense. Well, you can trust in my sword. Thank you for speaking with me. Until next time. See ya! Alright, I think that is almost everyone. No, there is one last person who is Forn Autumn Haze. Also, we might as well check the basement. So 2 more people. A tall, fragile-looking elf sits in front of you, eyes closed. He is pale as a ghost, his arm wrapped in a blood-stained bandage. He's got other bandages on his body under his clothes, but even in such a miserable state, he manages to keep calm. Raising his eyes to meet yours, he says faintly, "I am Forn Autumn Haze, at your service." His pale lips are reddened by blood, but you see no signs of pain or fear in his gray eyes. "Do you need help?" After giving you a cold, intense look, he shakes his head. "Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. A local healer tended to me. Besides, I come from a resilient, hardy people." You famously do not. Elves are the only race, well, not the only race with minus constitution, but notable for having minus constitution. My body will endure both the wounds and the poison delivered through them. "I'm Anne. You can trust me. I might be able to help you." After a brief pause, Forn says, "It would be impolite to refuse such a direct and friendly offer. Who's your quarry here in Mandev?" "I was hunting a fugitive, a Descarite by the name of Kailessa. It pains to admit that there are heinous malefactors such as her among my noble kind. I managed to catch up to her in Canabras, and I wounded her. Then demons appeared, and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in the battle that ensued and couldn't free her soul from its service to her dark masters." He expresses no anger or hatred as he speaks, only compassionate sorrow. "I'm sorry for your misfortune. I hope things will turn out differently next time." "There's no need for pity. Our ancient kind is blessed with great longevity. We gain a deeper understanding of the world than other races, and we learned our lessons better than anyone. That goes for learning from our mistakes as well. I survived, which means I will be more prepared when next we meet." "I wish to aid you in your hunt." Forn covers his eyes wearily. "I thank you, but this is my mission, and I'm used to facing all manners of terrors on my own. I do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kailessa, take caution. She has turned many innocent souls to the path of evil, and darkness has rewarded her with many gifts. Her appearance alone will tell you that. It is warped. The agate skin, the malicious stare of her blood-red eyes, the bestial teeth. She's more monster than elf at this point." What does this Kailessa look like again? Her skin is dark, her hair preternaturally white. Her red eyes can see perfectly in the dark, which, to my dismay, I've come to know from experience. But bright light causes her kind pain. She's a drow. I use an alchemical powder that explodes in a dazzling flash, and she cried out as if I had stabbed her. It appears that this woman is a drow. Her race is also known as a dark or cavern elves. They are rarely seen on the surface, so it's surprising to encounter her here. Alright, I have to go. Good fortune to you. Loot! To the basement. Loot. As a shield you can just lift from the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the decoration up. I don't need these. Oh, there's a prisoner. "Surrender thy soul, Delvin. How may they protect us?" I got you again. How many times did that say? "Oh, take your jokes and shove 'em, tiefling." Whoa, easy there, Chief. Don't hit me. I like you already. Oh, it's a warhammer, or light hammer, I should say. Delvin. Go ahead. Don't take too long, though. Okay, plenty of supplies down here. An old map of Avestan. I'm going to pay well for it. Some collectibles outside. Okay. There's a series of levers all around the room.
Hey, Chief! Ooh, hey, gorgeous. Come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
I like you slightly less now, but I still like you. The young tiefling sits cross-legged on the floor. He looks relatively calm for someone in shackles, but his tail whips back and forth in agitation. Noticing your attention, the tiefling sits up and beckons you over. I do hope he calls you gorgeous, no matter your gender.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out.
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
Who are you?
Woljif Jefto. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
The tiefling rattles his chains and gives you a meaningful look. What do you want from me?
I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff. If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras.
I'm pretty sure he's a party member because I saw him in some promotional material, so it would be nice to have another one. But why are you in chains?
Does it really matter?
Yes.
Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
Fair enough. Your shadow, what was that?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
Well, I can't help you while you're chained up in there. How can I free you?
It's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy, Woljif, locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it?
Alright, I'll talk to Erebeth about your situation.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
We'll talk later.
Let's head out.
Well, let's try to free a prisoner before we end things, I suppose. I'm sure nothing bad can come from this. Erebeth was all the way over here. Any success? How's the city? There's a tiefling chained up in the Defender's Heart. What can... You know, the building we're in. What can you tell me about him? Erebeth shrugs scornfully. Woljif is a petty thief from a gang of thieflings. Badum-ching! Operating in Canabras. That's what we call them in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. They? Or the gang. Fair enough. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them, and the rest managed to escape. We have nowhere else to keep him apart from the Defender's Heart, but that's hardly a prison. Woljif knows it too. He's been begging us for days to let him go free or have someone vouch for him. He's already asked you to put in a good word for him, hasn't he? Erebeth squints at you thoughtfully, then shrugs. If you want to recruit Woljif and put him to good use, go ahead and take him off Argyle's hands. You can ill afford to let a soul just spend their days watching over a middling thief. I hope the tiefling proves useful, should you decide to take him along. Alright, well, let's go do that. Go. May Iomedae keep you safe. May Aristel keep you safe.
Chief, what do you got for me?
I talked to Erebeth, and I've decided to make you part of my troop. We'll see how it goes.
You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can you? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long.
You're great. I love you.
And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that Big Sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go, I'll show you the way.
Alright, well, let's see what Woljif is all about. He is in my... Yes, he is in my party now. Now, Honor Among Thieves, he is an Eldritch Scoundrel, which I believe is a flavor of rogue, I would assume. Class? Rogue Eldritch Scoundrel, yes. So he has Weapon Finesse, he has Trap Finding, has half his level on perception checks. He has cantrips, so he has spells. That's pretty good spell progression as well, like Bard's spell progression. Eldritch Scoundrel. Rogues are proficient with all simple weapons plus the hand crossbow. Eldritch Scoundrel is not proficient with any armor or shields. Armor sometimes interfere with an Eldritch. Okay, so yeah, you have your own braces of armor. I saw that we got some. You worship Callistria, fair enough. You have sneak attack, up to 2d6, which is good. You have Danger Sense. At 3rd level, a rogue gains a +1 bonus on reflex save to avoid traps, and a +1 dodge bonus to AC against attacks made by traps. Nice. Weakening Wound. When making a sneak attack against a creature that has damage reduction, the character's attack reduces that damage reduction for 2 rounds by an amount equal to the character's level. Very good against demons. This penalty to damage reduction does not stack. Evasion. A character can avoid even magical and unusual attacks with creative agility. If a character makes a successful reflex saving throw against an attack that normally deals half damage on a successful save, he instead takes no damage. A helpless character does not gain the benefit of evasion. And you have finesse training for daggers. Whenever the rogue makes a successful melee attack with a dagger, he adds his dexterity modifier instead of his strength modifier to the damage roll. If any effect would prevent the rogue from adding his strength modifier to the damage roll, he does not add his dexterity modifier. Neat. And he has scribe scrolls as well. Nice. What's your no, that's... I just want to know what your spellcasting type is. I guess spellbook? Memorize spell. So you are a prepared caster, I think. So these aren't known spells, right? I can just... Yeah, I can. I see. Well, I might have just wasted a spell because of how the thing works, but okay, you are a prepared caster. That's all I needed to know. Speaking of, what happened to you? Oh, okay, I see. You can put in bull strength for free, which is nice. I am gonna take at least 1 cure moderate wounds. Bark skin, bears endurance, remove paralysis, less restoration, summon nature's ally 2. A natural giant frog, or 1d3 natural mites. It might do that, yeah. That could be nice. Protection from alignment, communal, scare. Resist energy. Yeah, let's try Summon Nature's Ally. Why not? And for you, inventory, you are not allowed to use armor, unfortunately. We have no armor to give you anyway. Type in ascending order. Oh, you're dual wielding. That's interesting. I could give you this. Actually, which one is better for you? That's a good question. Because that's 1d4, so you have 6 to 9 damage. The other one has 3 to 13. Yeah, the other one's better. Also, it looks way cooler on your model. Yeah, you have abrasive armor +2, which you do need more than the +1 that Lon has anyway. Say +6, and if I do this, there's a +2 and a -2. It's not a light weapon, is it? No, it is a light weapon. Wait, the fire effect stayed. I didn't even realize that. Great. And you have a bunch of scrolls on you. Right, let me hand out the potions. Give one to you. I already have plenty. Give one to... Yeah, you don't need one. I'll give one to you. You can use all these scrolls, damn. Okay. Scroll of your piercing scream, magic missile, mage armor, and another magic missile. Scroll of mage armor doesn't actually do anything for you. Oh, it's a +4. It actually does. It takes your +2 up to +4. And you do kind of need it. What are your feats, actually? Abilities? Feats. Weapon finesse, simple weapon proficiency, scribe scrolls, and then, yeah, 2 weapon fighting, and double slice. Add your strength bonus to damage rolls made with your offhand weapon. And I believe that is the dexterity roll for him, actually. Yeah, it's +5. Sweet. Nice. Well, nice. We have a new party member. And we have gave 2 one-handed weapons to the character Lon, who doesn't have the 2 weapon fighting feat. Without it, they will suffer massive penalties to attack rolls. Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. If the game is yelling at me for it, maybe I shouldn't. Okay. Yeah, so we've reached a point of the game where we can have choice and do things however we see fit, which is always nice and fun. Let's find out what these levers do. Let's do unwise things. We don't know. And yeah, the next time we play Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, there will be plenty of side quests and main quests and character quests for us to go on as we explore the city of Canabras after its fall to the demons. And I hope to see you there.